Hi everybody, my name is Rhys Barber. I'm the audiologist here at Audiology Associates. We upload new earwax removal videos every Monday, Wednesday and Friday at 9 PM UK time, so please consider subscribing. Hi everybody, this is Rhys Barber from Audiology Associates. Thank you very much for watching our earwax removal video today. Two patients in this compilation. So you can see this first patient's got very dark, quite shiny. It's got a real sheen to it, this wax, which is normally either that the outside is very hard or they've been using some olive oil which is just coated into it. So the only way to tell really is by getting a grip on it. So you can see very soft wax. So olive oil use being introduced here. So what we're doing first of all is unsticking so we can get a good look at the ear canal and also to detach it from the canal walls. Obviously, when we're using the endoscope, we're using anatomical features within the ear to guide us as far as how deep we are into the canal and kind of whereabouts we are. Because obviously at the moment we can't see the eardrum. So the first thing we need to do is detach from the canal wall, which gives us a base as to which direction the canal's heading in and also how deep we are. So you can see it's really stuck in here. This tends to happen normally if a patient's been using a wax softening drop for a little while and then stops. It tends to then flow into this shape where you get this sheen to it. So you can see the right hand canal wall now. We're just slowly working around. We detach the base and the left canal wall. Now we're working our way up to the right hand side. We've introduced a little bit more olive oil in here, which is just going to work its way down the side of the wax. Allows us to get a better grip. There we are. You can see it's starting to pull away now from the canal walls. Certainly to the to the right hand side. We're working on this left and central section of wax now. See if we can get a grip on the center. By wiggling it, sometimes what will happen here is you detach a central section. Makes it a bit easier then to fold the sides in. Just looking for. There we go. And we actually got a grip on the center section there. I can pull the whole thing out. So you can see it's just working its way to the outer part of the ear canal now. Let's get a grip on it. It's on its way. You can see it's very flattened and dome shaped in the center there. So just trying to get a good grip on the outside edge to be able to bring this out. It's stuck in the bowl of the, or the entrance, sorry, the ear canal at the moment. You can see just trying to turn it. Broke a little piece off there. Trying to position the suction tube again so I can get a good view. Using the side of the suction tube a little bit there just to maneuver it out. Sometimes you don't always have to use the actual suction itself. You can use the tube to a certain degree to reposition if you need to, using the sort of edges and the flat side of the tube. You can see it's just proving really awkward to get this section out. There we are, out it comes. So we'll just check behind that. You can see it a little bit there. Let's get rid of that. There we are. There's the eardrum looking nice and healthy. So this is what we removed. You can see very dark wax, so quite hardened up wax, which is obviously the reason the patient was using a little bit of olive oil in there just to keep that all nice and soft. Okay, so this is our second patient in the compilation. Much softer wax at the entrance here, not completely full as well. There is a bit of a gap at the top, you can just see there. A little couple of tiny little hairs sticking out in there as well. We can use the suction tube here, aim for the bottom there like you see, and we can pull this up off this bottom section of the canal. You can see we've just got a grip on it there. We're just trying to hover above the base of the canal there, just to lift it. There we go. Because sometimes if you do that, you can lift and bring it forwards at the same time, which is going to loosen the rear of the wax from deeper in the canal. So you can see how sticky this wax is. It's really lodged just in the entrance. See if we can get a good wiggle on this. There we are. It's starting to maneuver out. It's quite jammed in there though. So let's see if we can aim for the top section. There we go. Pull it down and forwards. Very sticky, kind of tacky wax, this one. There we are, there's the eardrum. It's got a little bobble of sticky wax there, so we'll get rid of that. There we go. So this is the same patient with the second ear. A little bit fuller on this side, smaller gap at the top, but if you look through the gap, you'll see there's a little bit more wax deeper in, just expanded out. So that's why the patient's having more difficulty with this side with their hearing. Okay, grip on the base. Just lifting there. If anybody follows us on Facebook, we're having a few difficulties with our Facebook page at the moment. For some reason, the videos are being scheduled, but they're not going live for some reason. I don't understand why. So we're still working on that. So you'll have to bear with us if you watch it on Facebook as well. Just see how sticky that wax is. It's kind of pulling and stretching. It's not kind of coming away cleanly. Aiming for the center. No, not quite pulling out yet. Just to take this section away. This looks like a little bit of dry skin here to the left side. See what's pulling and stretching? Just the color of it. The fact it goes almost translucent as you pull it. There you go. So that's come away. Trying to aim. Now we've taken that section away, we may be able to get a better grip on the larger chunk behind then. This type of wax can be a little bit frustrating because it does tend to stick to the canal wall. So when you feel you're getting a little bit of movement to the wax, what can happen sometimes is as you get a bit of movement, it starts to stick. So I've put the olive oil in mainly to reduce the stickiness as it travels down the canal. So the olive oil sits as almost like a barrier on top of the canal wall then, so it stops it from sticking on the way out so much. It's this bottom section here. I'm trying to get a good grip on that because I think if I can maneuver that section, the rest is going to come really easily. But there's a section to the right side, which is, you can see, is kind of mixture of little bits of hair and sticky wax. It's just holding everything in place. So I'm just trying to work this forward so it pulls on that section and brings it out with it. A little bit of a wiggle. You can see it's quite a smooth part of surface on this one. Very gently kind of maneuvering this out. We've got it so far. It's on its way out of the canal now. Gives us a bit more of a surface to work on. Obviously we've had to bend it to the left to get it out of the canal. If it's quite a long piece, what we're going to have to do then is bend it back to the right as it comes out to get the rear section of the wax out. So you can see it's just stuck on the little sill. As you can see, I have to bend it to the right now to maneuver it out the rest of the way. So back to the left, pull it out a bit further. Then we bend it back to the right to bring it out again. So it's a case of a little bit of maneuvering in here. I'll just move the endoscope back a little bit because I can see with the naked eye where this needs to go as well. So, whoop, just fell down onto the endoscope. I'll just take a look behind that now. There we are. There's the eardrum looking nice and healthy. So this is what we removed. It looks pretty unimpressive when you see there, but it was really sticky and thick wax, so quite a difficult one to take away, that one. Thank you very much for watching our video today. If you did enjoy the video, then please like. If you're not subscribed already or you'd like to do so, you can click the subscribe button here. If you'd like to check out some more of our videos, they're also up there. Now, if you want to follow us, you can do on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and also check our website if you want to know a little bit more about us. As always, guys, until the next time, take care.